As a result of Teddi Mellencamp's cancer, RKO actress Erika Jayne is under a great deal of stress. Upon admission to the hospital for severe headaches, Teddi was informed that she was suffering from brain tumors. As a result, she was diagnosed with cancer, and she had a long battle ahead of her. What kind of effects does this have on Erika? Continue reading for further information. Concerned about Teddi Mellencamp's cancer, Erika Jayne experiences stress. Both Erika Jayne and Teddi Mellencamp appeared on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for a total of 3 seasons. There were a few disagreements between them, but in the end, they were able to find a productive way forward. Erika has continued to be a mainstay on the popular reality show that airs on Bravo, although Teddi left the show after the 10th season. In addition to continuing to make guest appearances, she has been brought up in a great deal of conversation. Unfortuitously, she has been experiencing a great deal of difficulty during the past few months. By the time Teddi was diagnosed with melanoma and underwent a number of surgical procedures, she was left with a significant scar on her back. After suffering from excruciating headaches for several weeks, she finally went to the hospital in February. In a short amount of time, it was determined that she had many tumors on her brain, which had most likely been present for a number of months, and she required immediate brain surgery. Following the shaving of her head, she entered the room. However, the battle was not yet over. Due to the fact that her melanoma has spread to other parts of her body, Teddi now has cancer in her lungs. Other tumors have been discovered in her brain, and those who are close to her are concerned about her condition. A battle against Teddi's cancer is being fought by Erika Jayne, who is one of her closest pals. Jim Wilkes, Erika's attorney, who is working pro gratis for the singer, revealed that Erika is experiencing a great deal of stress as a result of the numerous litigation she is involved in. On the other hand, when you consider Teddi Mellencamp's cancer, the reality show star has reached her breaking point. Considering that the two women are co-hosts of a podcast, they have spent a significant amount of time together. According to Jim, Erika is finding it difficult to cope with the stress that she is experiencing as a result of seeing Teddi in pain. There is a close friend of hers with whom she has collaborated on the internet show who is dealing with a health condition that is quite challenging. That has been a very challenging situation for Erika. They have decided to take a break from their podcast, Diamonds in the Rough, while Teddi is undergoing treatment. Without a doubt, it is not an easy task for anyone who is familiar with and loves her. The 4th stage of stress cancer has progressed to stage 4, and Teddi Mellencamp is currently battling for her life. This information has been made public, and she is merely attempting to grasp onto it. The former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Rhobh, star has always assured her children that their mothers will return, but she is unable to fulfill that promise anymore. When Erika Jayne posted a picture of her and Teddi recording, her followers immediately went to the comment area to offer their thoughts. The truth is that our lives are far more valuable and fleeting than we are aware of them being. I am sending you and your family a lot of strength, optimism, and positive energy from Paris. Teddi, you are going to fight, and we are going to pray for you. I truly adore this picture of the two of you. Stunning photograph of 2 rock legends who are pals. Both of you are worthy of accolades. It is my hope that Teddi will be on the road to recovery sooner rather than later. She just finished her last round of chemotherapy, which was a significant achievement for her. Despite the fact that she is surrounded by so many people who are rooting for her, the mother of 3 is determined to keep going. Do you have any comprehension of the strain that Erika is experiencing in relation to Teddi? Or is she merely making excuses in order to get sympathy? The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has never shied away from raw emotion, but the recent developments involving Teddi Mellencamp's cancer battle have placed Erika Jayne in an emotional tailspin that goes far beyond the typical drama of Beverly Hills. What began as a supportive friendship and shared reality TV history has turned into something deeper, far more personal, and ultimately terrifying. For Erika, the news of Teddi's cancer recurrence sliced through the carefully constructed armor she has built over the past few years. Publicly, she stands tall, polished, and ready to deflect any blow. Privately, the fear is harder to mask. Teddi isn't just a fellow housewife. She is someone Erika sees as a fighter, a mother, a woman whose strength she deeply respects. Watching her grapple with stage 2 melanoma again hit Erika in a way she didn't expect, and it dredged up emotions that have been building beneath the surface. A stunning reality check. Erika is no stranger to crisis. Her last several years have included legal challenges, public scrutiny, the collapse of her marriage, and enormous pressure from both fans and cast. But cancer is different. Cancer strips away glamour and makes everyone vulnerable, no matter how strong or wealthy they are. For Erika, Teddi's battle became a wake-up call that life can spiral unpredictably, no matter how carefully a woman tries to control her narrative. Sources close to the situation reveal that Erika has been losing sleep over Teddi's situation, replaying conversations in her head, and revisiting her own fears about mortality, health, and legacy. In moments where she once would have retreated into bravado, she now finds herself unusually quiet, reflective, and even tearful. The weight of survivor's guilt, one of the emotions Erika hasn't spoken about publicly, but reportedly carries heavily, is a form of survivor's guilt. While her life has been chaotic, she is still standing, still performing, still creating a future. Teddi is battling for hers. It terrifies Erika to think that someone young, fit, and disciplined like Teddi could still be fighting for her life. It forces her to confront the fragility of herself, of her friends, and even of her own image as a woman who always pushes forward. Teddi's openness in sharing her diagnosis has triggered something deeply protective in Erika. She knows how cruel the public can be, how reality TV personalities are often treated like characters instead of human beings, and she fears that Teddi's vulnerability will be met with judgment instead of compassion. Friendship beyond filming. Despite their differences during Teddi's time on the show, Erika and Teddi's bond grew stronger off-camera. Teddi was one of the few who reached out privately when Erika's legal troubles became tabloid fodder. Teddi did not need to, especially considering how the public sided against Erika at the time. That kind of loyalty is rare in Beverly Hills. It is not forgotten. Now, Erika feels compelled to return that loyalty, but she struggles with what to say, how much to say, and how to show her support without making the situation about herself. Even in private conversations, Erika reportedly hesitates, as if afraid she might say the wrong thing or break down in front of a friend who needs strength, not sadness. A new kind of housewife story, Teddi Mellencamp's battle with melanoma, has unfolded publicly on her own platforms, and her mission now includes raising awareness about early skin checkups. Erika, usually seen defending herself or sparring with castmates, is now part of a story about fear, love, and survival that cuts deeper than any Beverly Hills feud. What is happening now is not storyline, it is life, and Erika is trying to navigate that reality with a quiet humility that viewers rarely see. For a woman often labeled as cold or unfeeling, Teddi's illness has exposed the truth. Erika cares deeply, maybe too deeply. She is not heartless. She is simply someone who learned to protect herself by building walls. This time, those walls are cracking. Behind the curtains of the Vegas residency, Erika has been pouring herself into her Las Vegas residency, which has served as both a distraction and a coping mechanism. Behind the sparkling costumes, however, people close to her say they've noticed a shift. She is more distracted, more introspective, even more emotional when performing songs that hit close to home. Backstage, there are moments where she stares at her phone, waiting for Teddi's updates, rewatching her friends' videos about biopsies, scars, and recovery. Sometimes she steps away, just to breathe. She knows her life right now, the lights, the costumes, the packed audiences, could easily feel hollow if someone she cares about is suffering. The contrast is unbearable. Searching for control in a helpless situation, Erika Jayne is a woman who needs control. She needs structure, direction, and clarity. Teddi's battle is a reminder that no one, not even the strongest women on television, can control everything. It frightens her. It reminds her of her mother, her grandmother, of every person she's lost to things she could not fix. Erika has been asking doctors questions, researching melanoma, and trying to understand treatment timelines. Not because she doubts Teddi's doctors, but because she wants to feel useful. She wants to help. She wants to know what to prepare for. It is her way of fighting alongside her friend, even if she can't pick up a scalpel or prescribe medication. What happens next? Teddi's cancer journey is ongoing, and so is Erika's emotional journey through it. Whether or not this becomes part of a future Rhobh storyline remains to be seen. But in Erika's world, this isn't about cameras. It's about connection and fear and love. Erika is learning that vulnerability is not weakness. Teddi is teaching her that bravery is not about perfection, but about honesty. And while Erika can't change the diagnosis, she is determined to be there through it, in silence, in prayer, and in the quiet corners of life, where the reality of mortality makes even the toughest women tremble. This chapter of Rhobh is not about scandals, divorce, lawsuits, or luxury. It is about friendship, fragility, and the uncomfortable truth that behind every diamond, there is a woman who bleeds, fears, and desperately hopes.